Okay, hi. So I wanted to talk to you guys about a new product that I picked up that I am obsessed with. It is amazing. Um, I've preached to you guys before about how I'm a huge believer in deep conditioning treatments. I used to work at a salon, and when a stylist was running behind, they'd be like, "Oh, throw a deep conditioning treatment on my next client until I'm ready." And I always thought it was just kind of like something to take up time, but they really are like amazing for your hair. If you get the right ones, they do amazing things for you. So I had posted before that I was using, I've used a few of these, not this exact one, but a bunch by L'Oreal before in the past. This is the Ever Sleek Sulfate-Free Smoothing System Deep Conditioning Treatment. And what I originally really liked about this one was that as soon as you put it on your hair in the shower, it felt silky and you could tell that it was on there. And to me, personally, I was like, oh, that must mean it's working. Which, it did. It made my hair feel really great and it was really silky, and it's supposed to be frizz control, and it might be, but my hair is just crazy naturally. This is after many hours of torture. My hair is it's a frizzy mess, and I don't really know if frizz-free products actually work. They might. I just don't know because my hair is kind of hopeless. So anyway, as we all know, I have a horrible habit of sticky fingers. Not that I steal things, but when I go to a drugstore or a beauty supply store and I only need one thing or something, I end up leaving with like 10 things, and then my husband wants to kill me because he's like, why did you spend $50 at Walgreens? I'm like, oh, it's expensive there, duh. Last week I had to pick up bobby pins, which cost what, $2, and I left with like $40 worth of stuff. And this is what I got. This is what I first picked up. This is Organix Macadamia Oil Dry Styling Oil. Now, I've used Organix products in the past. I used a shampoo and a conditioner. It was the Brazilian Keratin Treatment shampoo and conditioner, and I hated it. I felt like it dried my hair out so bad. So I was really, really, really apprehensive when I saw this. But I smelled it, and it smells like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. And now, being that I'm pregnant, the smell of this, I left this store and I had it in my car and I smelled it. I drove to another drugstore like 5 minutes away and just bought a pack of Jolly Ranchers because it smells exactly like one, and as soon as I smelled it, I was like, I need that. Thank you, baby. So this is one of those styling oils that you put in your hair when it's wet, and it protects your hair from heat and whatnot, and I really don't think you can go wrong with a styling oil. I think they're pretty much kind of all the same. As long as you get one that you know is kind of reputable, they're going to end up, it's going to work. It's kind of hard not to. It's an oil. You literally just put it in your hair and it weighs it down and tames flyaways. But I like this because it's kind of embarrassing, but I bought it because it's macadamia oil. And when I was on my honeymoon in Hawaii, all my husband and I ate were the chocolate and caramel covered macadamia nut candies, and they were so good. And so I was like, oh, macadamias, I'm gonna get it. And then I smelled it, and it smelled like a Jolly Rancher. But whatever, so that's why I got that. And then this is the Hydrating Macadamia Oil Intensive Moisture Mask by Organix as well. So they kind of go together. They're like a little pair, a little couple. And this one was on its way out. It was almost empty, so I figured I'll get these two together and see how they work. Now, when I first put this one on, I didn't think it was going to work as well as the L'Oreal Deep Conditioning Treatment, because on your hair, it doesn't feel like there's as much on there. You know, it's not as silky in the shower when it's wet. It's not as, it just doesn't feel as heavy with it, which in my mind initially meant it wasn't going to work as well. But since I recently did the hair chalking, which, believe it or not, there is still pink somewhere in this hair, and it was, what, a month ago? Insane. And I recently got the ombre coloring done. I just feel like I need a lot more attention and love in my hair. It needs a lot more moisture. So I left this on. You're only supposed to leave it on for about 3 to 5 minutes. But I put a shower cap on, and I left it on for about 20 minutes. And, you know, I got out of the shower, I did some other things. I don't know, watched Tabitha Salon Takeover for 20 minutes. And then you get back in the shower and you rinse it out. And so I did that for 20 minutes, and then I used this bad boy again. I didn't use it before the shower. This is step 1. This is step 2. But I used that oil before I blow dried my hair. And I have to be 100% honest with you, I felt results immediately. Literally, my hair felt so silky and just so much softer, and it literally feels like the conditioning treatment repaired some damage that has been done to my hair recently. Ever since I got the ombre done, there's like, I have like constant flyaways, and I feel like this deep conditioning treatment is really starting to tame those flyaways. It's kind of a little bit of a miracle. So, unfortunately, I have been using L'Oreal forever, but I have to say, I'm feeling like this gets my vote. Just, I feel like the proof is in the pudding. Is that what they say? My hair is the pudding. And I just feel like it's working better. And I've been using that forever, and maybe that's why. Maybe my hair just needed a little bit of a change up, but I would honestly say I would recommend this to anyone, regardless of your hair type. Just so you know, though, like I said, the first one, the L'Oreal, you feel it in your hair immediately. You know, it's silky in the shower and whatever, and this one's not really that way. But I feel like the results show after, which is kind of when you want them, because who really cares what your hair looks like in the shower, right? So those are what I wanted to tell you about the Macadamia Dry Styling Oil and the Macadamia Intensive Moisture Mask. I would recommend them. You can get them pretty much anywhere, at any drugstore, is where I get them when I go on my binges, when I'm looking for nail polish and leave with 15 shades of eyeshadow and hair products. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about, and you should pick them up because they are miracle workers. Alright, I'll see you guys later.